Hey guys, how's it going? My name is McToastin and welcome back to WWE Supercard. It's been a minute since I've been on this game. There hasn't really been too much happening, but there is the new Clash of Champions event that's going right now. It's Bruno Sammartino versus Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is absolutely annihilating. So I'm going to go ahead and run down Clash of Champions. I wanted to try out this Tomb Smasher thing. I haven't really looked at it, so I do have my free thing. I have no idea what's going on here. Uh, so I assume these are the safe ones. Yes, yes. My guy, what is happening? I wish I could tell you guys what is going on. I don't know what is going on. That is what I'll tell you. So, all right, cool. We're gonna keep going. Go with that one. Cool. Uh, that one. Okay, that's a bad one. No, that's fine. Okay. Interesting. This is kind of cool. So you need to get to all the way to the end to have a chance at the Undertaker. Interesting. Oh, well, that didn't go well. Interesting, though. That was pretty cool. That was horrifying. I just shit myself. Alright. Well, that was cool. It's a consolation award that we got. Hopefully that comes back. That was really interesting. I don't think that's been around before, and this card's super cool, so yeah, that's pretty tight. Alright, so into Clash of Champions. Basically, Clash of Champions, you pick a champion. I picked Bruno Sammartino because he's cool and he just hasn't had a card in a while, so I don't really care that I'm not going to get the extra bonus winning champion thing. It's not that big of a deal. You're probably just gonna end up getting extinctions anyway. So if you haven't picked your card yet, and if you have the opportunity to, definitely pick Roman Reigns if you want that extra pack. But this is just like the other game modes where you are racing against everyone else that plays the game. So there isn't too much like cheesiness you can do with this one specifically. So you have to play this one a little more honest, or you have to spend some credits on this one. I've heard a lot of people complain that this one's very pay to win, and honestly, I don't disagree because since there aren't like special things that you can do to get yourself ahead of everyone else. It's kind of just like if you want to spend the credits to get high placement, you got to do what you got to do, you know? So right here I'm just running through the one that I already had going, but a big time thing that I do when I play Clash of Champions is I go out of my way to pick the stat matchup rather than the character. So you really want a balanced deck, as balanced as you can possibly get. Unfortunately, even if you have like an event card from the Royal Rumble season or whatever, you're most likely not going to have the most balanced deck you can possibly have. But if you are even a lower tier, you just want to get a bunch of cards as close in strength as possible to one another because the enemies that you're going to be facing are scaled to your cards. So right here, like they're all a little stronger because I have this Sami Zayn and I have this Kurt Angle in there boosting them up. And if I had only had, Pro Royal Rumble 23s or base level WrestleMania 39s, it wouldn't be as they wouldn't be as strong. So right here, I'm just clicking around. I will usually try to get the cards that are on the edges. Very rarely will it actually be in the middle. I've found that. And when you're going up against certain cards, like this Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, he's going to beat these three right here. So I got to be really careful. I want to play against his weaknesses. So his two weakest that are available are power and toughness. And I'm going to go ahead and add this boost to myself just in case it lands on the Boogeyman or on Drew McIntyre. And I'm going to be able to beat Ricky the Dragon because I have that little leg up on him, right? So I got lucky with that Cactus Jack draw, and he wouldn't have lost in the first place, but now I got to be really careful because he's got a 5% to all stats. So on this one, I'm going to go ahead and throw out Kurt Angle because he's stronger than everything that they're going to throw at me. And at this point, I might as well use a peak, which you can get from the draft board, so you definitely want to be stacking those draft picks and getting those in your corner. So once again, I went for the middle. Very, very rarely does it ever actually have the card, because if you think about it, there's only one champion that we're looking for, and it's only a 1 in 9 chance of them actually pulling it from the middle. So I like exploring the edges a little more because they're not available, and I don't know, feels a little better. So see, I found Roman right there, and I do not have my strongest card right there, the Kurt Angle anymore, but that's not really that big of a deal because every time you go against the champion, you want to pick the stat matchup and make sure you pick the stat matchup that has 2. So if I could go either toughness and speed or power and toughness right here, and either would be fine. You don't want to just go with the individual stat matchup, because if you lose, you're going to have to play him again, and if you pick the multiple stat matchup match, you can try to prey on the weakened stats. So right there, you see his toughness is down. So if I just picked that speed in that last round, I would have, gotten lucky here because speed is right here. But since toughness is around, I can pick toughness and go ahead and win no problem, right? So obviously your goal here is to defeat the champion, try to discover him, and unless you're full on spending money on this game and you have like absolutely no problem with spending money, don't use your credits on this event. I mean, the cards are cool, so if Bruno Sammartino or Roman Reigns is like your favorite of all time, then you got to do what you got to do. But for me, it's just this event's kind of like whatever. I might get the card, I might not. I haven't really been paying too much attention to it today. I'm definitely gonna focus more on Last Man Standing when that comes back around. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to Clash of Champions. Those little basic tips will help you get a little higher. And as of always with these events, the biggest thing you can do for yourself is just play, play, play. Wake up, play your 5 bouts. Every time you forget about it, get on, play your 5 bouts. You just gotta really, really get after it, and if you really want a higher level card. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you are able to get as high of a rank as you want without spending too many credits. And yeah, best of luck with this event, guys. Bye.